LinkedIn is pretty amazing at helping you grow your small business. We cannot stop your new clients from emailing you at 3 a.m. We can help you sell, market, and hire in one place. We cannot help you be in 3 places at once. And while we can't help you organize your calendar, LinkedIn can help you land more clients so you have a calendar to organize. Grow your small business on LinkedIn. Learn more at linkedin.com/smallbusiness.
You have one new message. Translating. Disney and Pixar's Hoppers is now available on Disney+.
You could say that again.
Critics are calling it Pixar's funniest movie ever and a wildly entertaining ride. Blizzard Potato. It's certified fresh and verified hot.
Now we party.
This is incredible!
Wow, I am clearing the rest of the day.
Disney and Pixar's Hoppers, now available on Disney+. Rated PG.
All right, big to-dos, obviously, here in the city with the parade, and some say 3 million, some say upwards of 4 million. Either way, in terms of sports, this will be our largest audience ever. We've had other parades. They say at least I got 4 million, man on the moon, all that, who knows. But Yankees usually draw about 2.3. But as I said all week long, they split the city with the Mets. Giants split the city with the Jets, Rangers and Islanders. There's no splitting the city here. There are no Brooklyn Net fans. In fact, it's in their best interest to move back to New Jersey and stop this nonsense. It's all New York Knicks fans, and we may get 4 million today. So what does that mean for the city, for the police? We saw some unruly Knicks fans a lot during the NBA Finals. Small percentage, yes, small percentage. Most New Yorkers behaved themselves and celebrated the right way. But when it's ugly, it becomes a bigger story. And some of it, I was told, was worse than we were even told by the media. I don't know. But my next guest is my dear friend and the former chief of department, an amazing cop in his day, and now like a TV star. He's everywhere. And that is John Chell. Hello, rock star. How are you?
Sid, how are you? I was taught by the best, and you're the best. I'm just following the lead. I'm doing well, thank you.
You're great. Look who's talking. Thank you for that. On a serious note, though, this is a big day. You were with the force for over 30 years. You've seen ticker tape parades, not as big as this, but you've seen them. You've seen rallies in the city, big holidays in the city. What is this going to look like from a police standpoint all day?
Well, this is going to be massive. You just talked about the potential crowds that are going to be coming in. And most of the crowds you like to think are coming to this to really celebrate. But no doubt about it, there'll be an element of criminals coming here, whether it be individuals or wolf packs, if you will. They will be around. But in terms of what the NYPD postures they're going to take, they are mirroring New Year's Eve, and they're saying it's going to be bigger than New Year's Eve in terms of deployment of police officers. They're expecting to deploy about over 10,000 New York City police officers on that route. They're going to pull out every piece of apparatus they have. They got to cover transit. They got to cover the sky, drones, helicopters. They got a intelligence bureau, local and federal partners. This is massive. And the fact that they're treating it like New Year's Eve. So what does New Year's Eve do? There'll be 23 entry points. You'll be wandered in. You'll be put into a pen where you cannot leave. Under no circumstance are they going to allow anyone on that parade route, just like New Year's Eve. They'll be screening and wanting for weapons. You basically can't bring anything into those pens. Chairs, bags, umbrellas, anything like that will be forbidden. Now, one disadvantage, it is, you know the area well, Sid, it's not a really spread out area of Broadway. It's tight. Side streets. That's a big challenge for NYPD. The other advantage is it is linear, right? So you can kind of just straight line it from Battery Park all the way to Canal Street, from river to river. That's ground zero. But this is going to be huge, and you just don't know the crowds that are coming. You just don't know how many people are going to be here. And that's the scary part. It's a big endeavor, and I hope everything goes well.
So last week, you were all over Twitter, and I follow you on Twitter, John Chell, because you're entertaining, but you're smart. And I care about police work, and I do keep in touch more than people know with Jessica Tisch, because I know Mom Downey people don't like that. Tough. And, we have good conversations, and, she's not on the show much anymore, but that's a whole other story. But you were on there, and you were pretty critical of the mayor, not Tish. I know Dolan went after the mayor and Tish on WFAN with Craig Carton, but of the mayor. And I kept saying all week last week that part of the reason why we had these issues was because the city takes on the personality of its leadership. The mayor, right? Rudy Giuliani, nothing ever happened. Why? Because he was a solid guy. This guy loves chaos. This guy loves anarchy. This guy doesn't believe in authority or police. And a lot of these people in the streets are taking on his personality. Is that a fair statement?
Absolutely. This mayor is really, at this point, said he's the performative TikTok mayor. All he does is videos about everything he does. He doesn't have the first clue, nor his team, about public safety and how to administer that. And to your point, people see him dancing around and having fun. So, hey, I'll go out, act the fool, and I'll come down to Madison Square Garden. I'll burn school buses. I'll put a kid in a coma.
Aye.
I'll crush a cab.
Aye.
I'll let gunshots off at Times Square. Yeah, it's all good. The mayor's having fun, so let's have fun. Where are the guardrails? Thank God he's got Commissioner Tish and that team up there and the best cops in the world to try to do the best they can to mitigate the nonsense that went on after the Knicks game. And today, hopefully they can do the same.
Study and play come together on a Windows 11 PC. And for a limited time, college students get the best of both worlds. Get the Unreal College Deal. Everything you need to study and play with select Windows 11 PCs. Eligible students get a year of Microsoft 365 Premium and a year of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate with a custom color Xbox wireless controller. Learn more at windows.com/student offer. While supplies last. Ends June 30th. Terms at aka.ms/collegepc.
This episode is brought to you by Tidy Cats, here to level up your litter game with their new Performance Plus lineup. Your home is your happy place, your cats, VIPs. So when it comes to the litter box, excellence isn't optional. Choose from products that specialize in max power clumping, low tracking, or odor fighting so advanced, stink won't see it coming. Tidy Cats Performance Plus. Mission mighty, keep it tidy. Shop now at tidycats.com.
Tomorrow morning is knocking. Stock your fridge now. How about a creamy mocha frappuccino drink? Or a sweet vanilla? Smooth caramel maybe? Or a white chocolate mocha? Whichever you choose, delicious coffee awaits. Find Starbucks Frappuccino drinks wherever you buy your groceries.
Choice Hotels get you more of what you value. Here's a little tune to help you remember. Same drive, different day. Don't you wish you were getting away? Pack your bags and come on through. Texas, Ohio, Alaska, we're up there too. Comfort Inn, it's calling your name. Save on the stay. Oh, and free waffles are yours to claim. Well, I hope you like my little song. Book direct at choicehotels.com.
Why do you think, John, a couple more minutes, we'll let you run. You're so good. Why do you think there is so much criticism in and around Jessica? I mean, the truth is, if she's not there and he puts in his own person, could you imagine the bedlam? If you thought last week was rough in the city, if you, it really wasn't. Again, it was a small percentage. It looked very ugly, but it could have been a heck of a lot worse. And it would have been worse if not for Tish. Why do so many people, including, I hate to say, some of your former brothers and sisters, take her to task at every opportunity?
It's foolishness. Okay, first of all, Jessica Tish is smarter than all of City Hall combined. She's got a great team to combat crime and disorder. Democrat socialists want crime and disorder to the extent that they don't want to hold anybody accountable. No one's a bad guy. No one belongs in jail. Oh, they're just having fun. And he can't control the commissioner because he needs her. Now, the next person he brings in, whoever that might be, when that might be, is going to be a complete socialist style of policing. And when you mix socialism with public safety, do you know what you get? You get school buses burning. That's what you get.
Yeah, you do. So how frustrating is it, John? Again, this is the former chief of department, great cop over 3 decades, my good buddy John Chell. For the cops, you know, one of the issues with what happened outside of the Garden and Bryant Park last week was that, forgetting about buses and all those types of things, that's bad enough, but police officers came under attack. Every single night, a police officer was either punched, in fact, they were punched, spit in their faces. The officers became the bullseye, the target of some of these rowdy animals, and the officers, because you have no immunity and nobody in the city is going to back you outside of Tish and people like me, so they can't do anything about it. How frustrating is that for the police?
It's extremely frustrating because you have to be proactive. You have to be aggressive at times. Listen, policing is a contact sport, and sometimes it gets ugly. You punch me in the face, a cop, I'm punching you back twice. I'm putting the handcuffs on. But if you're going to have trepidation about that, you can get yourself hurt. And look, let's be real. The prosecution rates for cops being assaulted in this city are abysmal. So the bad guys talk. They're like, yeah, I punched a cop in the face here. What happens here? Oh, nothing. I got to go pick up garbage for like 5 hours on the roadway. That's not consequences.
Yeah. Wow.
And that's why it's happening.
Yeah, you're right. And they do talk. And all right, so in the final 30 seconds, John, with some of the negativity during this conversation, which is warranted, you're going to put 3 to 4 million people in Lower Manhattan. Who knows what could happen? I still feel like it's going to be a great day. I think Jessica and the NYPD, your former brothers and sisters, will do a good job. Yeah, there'll be some issues, but I think in terms of numbers, very, very small to the amount of people celebrating and enjoying themselves. So for me, I believe today, and there's already a lot of people down there now as we speak. It'll just get bigger throughout the day. But I do believe it'll be a big win for New York City. What do you think?
It will. When you see a father and son, a little kid with his Knicks jersey waving at Jalen Brunson and people cheering, that's what New York City's all about. There will be some hooligans down there. Just identify them, isolate them, contain them. And when they step out of line, knock their teeth in. Send a message.
This is why I love you, John Chell. I swear to God, I really do. I miss you as a cop, and I love you as a commentator. So thank you for hopping on this very, very important day for all of us in New York City. And continued success, my man, John Chell. You're great. Thank you so much.
Thanks. It's going to be a great day today. Great day.
I think so, too. There he is, former chief of department, my great buddy, great cop, John Chell. And the parade edition, the Knickerbocker celebration on this Thursday morning continues on Sid and Friends in the Morning.
Thanks for listening to Sid and Friends in the Morning. You can hear Sid and Friends in the Morning weekday mornings at 6. If you like the podcast, share it with your friends and listen anytime at WABCRadio.com and download the WABC Radio app. Hit that subscribe button on all major podcast platforms. Plus, follow WABC on social on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and X. See you next time for a new episode so you never have to wonder.
What the heck is going on here?
Have no fear, Chosen Foods is here to defend your favorite foods from the forces of seedy oils and sketchy ingredients. With cooking oils, salad dressings, and mayo, all powered by the good fats from 100% pure avocado oil and simple, delicious ingredients. Chosen Foods.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment. Anyway, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.